The bodysuit you have to wear with a girlfriend. You have to have a tag team situation where if you're going for a night out, your girlfriend's going to the bathroom with you to help you. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. I am going to do a review of Kim Kardashian's clothing line, SKIMS. Now, I've purchased from SKIMS actually for the past 2 years. I've tried out their shapewear, their loungewear, but I've never really tried out the clothing. So for today's video, I spent $600 on SKIMS faux leather launch that they just had, and we're going to go through each and every piece if it's worth the hype and the coin. Now, if you want to see me do other reviews similar to this, be sure to thumbs up this video and also make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Real easy to do so. It's free. Gonna have a lot of good content here for you in 2023, so make sure you are subscribed. I purchased 6 pieces from this launch, and faux leather really spoke to me. I love faux leather. I'm always purchasing it anytime I go on vacation or I've got a girls' night out, things like that. There's something about faux leather that makes me feel sexy. It kind of sucks you in. I just always feel like it looks put together, but a little fancy. So I was very much drawn to this launch, but I was also hesitant because I am a classic Windsor shopper, which is relatively cheap in comparison to SKIMS. I want to be brutally honest whether the stuff is worth it or not. I am in no way affiliated with SKIMS. This is 100% my honest, unbiased opinions on these pieces. You will notice I did choose to keep tags on everything because part of their return policy is everything does need to have the tags attached. So just to be safe, I left everything attached in case you notice that while we're going through the review. The first thing I picked up is the faux leather corset. I have so many faux leather corsets. This is always one of my go-to pieces. This is in the color cocoa, and I went with a size extra small. We're going to talk about sizing for SKIMS, but I did grab some pieces in extra small, some in size small. I am very petite on top in terms of my rib cage and my breasts, so I will leave my measurements down in the description box for you so that if you want to help with your own sizing, if that gives you a reference point, you can check that out. Extra small for me fit perfect. The material on this on the outside is faux leather, and I was very impressed when I first pulled these out of the package and actually touched the faux leather and saw how it looked. It definitely looks and feels so much higher quality than what you would get at a Windsor or Forever 21. Yes, you would probably pay half the price. This did cost $64, so a little bit pricey for a tiny little corset top. It does have boning in there and underwire for the cups that does help provide it a little bit of structure. I did walk around and wear this for a bit while I was preparing for the video just to see if the girls kind of felt like they were going to fall out or if things moved around. And it actually did stay in place quite nicely. Not sure how I would like this top if I was bigger chested though, but being smaller chested, I felt pretty supportive and I felt like it looked rather sexy. On the back side of this, it is the hook closure. You have 3 different options here for how tight you want to pull this, and I did do it on the tightest hook, and I felt like this stayed in place pretty nice for me. It didn't feel like it was moving around, and the faux leather is just really comfortable. Surprisingly, there's actually a nice stretch to it, which I wasn't expecting. Usually with faux leather, it can be really stiff. But the inside of the material, I'll flip this inside out so you can see it. It's more of a soft jersey cotton type feel on the inside. It's not faux leather on the inside, so it actually feels quite nice against the skin. There's the inside of it. I loved this little crop piece. This one for me is something I will definitely keep. Quite honestly, I think I would spend 30 to 40 bucks at Windsor for a corset top. So to spend 60 but have something higher quality that feels a lot more comfortable on me is worth it in my opinion. I did throw this on with a pair of jeans as you are seeing, but I feel like a corset top can definitely be styled a ton of different ways. You can easily wear something like that with some baggier mom jeans or with a pair of leggings, even sweatpants like I have on right now. There's a lot of different ways that you can play around with faux leather in terms of styling it with other pieces. So within this video, I'm just sharing you a few options for how I went about styling the faux leather. Next up, we have the faux leather catsuit. I could not get the catsuit. I love a good catsuit moment. This was $118, so this was the priciest piece out of everything in the collection, and I went with onyx black for this. I went with a size small because I was thinking for a bodysuit full length, needing to fit me in all the places. I wanted to have a little more room versus it being too tight. If it was too tight on me, I don't think it would be something I would want to wear. And I think I made the right choice. I'm happy I went with a size small. Looks like I had a little bit of room in there, but again, I would prefer to not have it overly tight. The catsuit does have a zipper down the backside. And the one downside I would say about some of these pieces here with the zippers is I could not zip these for the life of me by myself. I was trying to do all the things and I just could not get it zipped up without feeling like I was nervous I was going to break the zipper. So I did have to have my husband actually help zip me into many of these pieces. So for me, I'm thinking if I was traveling alone and trying to wear one of these pieces, I would probably have to ask a stranger to help me out. I don't know. Do you have tips on how to get things zipped in the back? Let me know down in the comments, because you do have quite a ways to go on this zipper. And the zippers feel pretty high quality. They do. And they have a nice stopper in there as well. The zipper stops before the actual end of the zipper, which I think is a nice function, just safety mechanism, because I don't know how many things I've ruined where the zipper comes totally off the line of the zipper, if that makes sense. So I think this is definitely higher quality in terms of the zipper, but I just get nervous pulling too tight that I could ruin something. So I did need a little help getting into this one. And I did not think this was going to be an outfit that I would know how to wear or style, but quite honestly, I felt like it looked awesome with just throwing it on with a black pair of boots. I felt pretty badass in it. I also think you could style this down as well, make it a little more street casual. Can you make a catsuit street casual? I don't know. I feel like you can. Throwing on some sneakers. I didn't have anything down here with me to throw on, but I also feel like just tying something around your waist is an easy way to make this look a bit more casual if you're just going out to run some errands. But I liked this bodysuit for that reason. I feel that you could style it a bunch of different ways. I can save this for a night out occasion, dress it up with some heels, or just make it more lifestyle in the daytime. It actually felt super comfortable. The faux leather is the same on all these pieces, so there's no real differences there. And on the inside of this bodysuit, it again has a really nice soft jersey cotton type feel. So although you're wearing leather on the outside, sounds a little bit squeaky, little leathery, actually doesn't sound too bad. I've had pieces feel more leathery than this, but the inside is nice and soft. I think that's what makes it so comfortable. The other nice feature that they did, it has a liner that adds that additional support across your chest and just gives you that extra layer of protection. I didn't wear any of these pieces with a bra, so I may have a little nipping in some of them. I don't mind, but I just want to point that out. You could definitely throw a bra on or some paddles or something over your nips if you want to, but I think that extra layer there just makes it extra soft and comfortable and a little bit more supported. Also try to get an array of colors for you all. So if you've never shopped SKIMS before, they do tend to have a lot of repeat colors, just very neutral type tones. So I was hoping this will give you all a good idea on some of the colors. And the next piece I got is the faux leather high neckline bodysuit, and I got it in the color carbon, so kind of makes me feel like outer space, gives me astronaut vibes, silvery type look to it. And SKIMS is known for their bodysuits, but I had only just tried them, so I'm very excited about these pieces. So the color I think is beautiful, and the really cool thing about the bodysuit, let me mention I got a size small in the bodysuit too. Again, I was nervous about getting an extra small and just having it being too tight in my lady parts and just making me feel uncomfortable. So overall, all the pieces on the website, they give a fit description and all of them said true to size. And I will say that's true. I probably would have been okay going with extra small and everything, but I also don't mind having a little extra room here. The bodysuit itself, I love how they designed this because you have the faux leather, but then when it comes down to over your lady bits part, it's a really nice breathable fabric. It's actually the fabric that they use on their underwear, their thongs, so that you have something nice against your parts. I don't think faux leather is probably very breathable or great for your pH. So I like that they kept that into consideration, as well as on the backside. This is a thong bodysuit, which I can't not do a thong bodysuit. It's all I like. I don't like it when it gives you the granny panty line. So this felt very comfortable. I'm so glad it wasn't faux leather going into my butt crack. I don't think I would enjoy that. So very smart of them to design it in this way. And you do have the closures down here too, so easy access when you go to the bathroom. That bodysuit, on the other hand, that's definitely a downside. That would be a nightmare trying to go to the bathroom in. The bodysuit you have to wear with a girlfriend. You have to have a tag team situation where if you're going for a night out, your girlfriend's going to the bathroom with you to help you get in and out of your outfit. Up at the top here, even though it's a high neckline, they've got a little bit of a tiny mock neck with a raw edge cut to it. And I really do like that detail. And you can see it's just so stretchy. I was not expecting that. This bodysuit is $88, so this one's a little more expensive. Overall, I loved it. You've got the zipper that goes down at the back side. Once again, I needed Jason to help me with zipping this on and off because it's just, my fingernails get in the way, but it's a little bit tough to get on and off. Inside has the soft jersey mesh and that extra layer to cover up and kind of support your chest. I threw this on with a pair of jeans, but I also like the faux leather with some sweatpants. You could wear it with denim shorts in the summertime. There's so many different ways you could style these pieces. So another one I really liked. I found it really comfortable. Even in the armpit area, it wasn't too uncomfortable there. It did feel like on the back side, I had a little extra room here, whereas maybe an extra small, I wouldn't have that extra room, but I still didn't think it looked bad. So I think you could kind of go with whatever your normal sizing is, or if you just want to be safe and have a little more room, you could definitely size up in these pieces too. One thing I should mention too about the cost and is it worth it, these pieces being faux leather, they are hand wash only. So that is not something that I can just throw right in the washing machine. The corset top, not a big deal. I could even just take a little towel to it, wipe her down. But in terms of the bodysuits, you do have that crotch layer. Obviously, I mean, I'm going to wear underwear with it, but you would want to hand wash that just in the sink. And definitely something to think about if cost is worth it. Many of us are lazy when it comes to washing delicate type items. I myself am lazy when it comes to having to hand wash things. So sometimes that's a turn off, but for me with these pieces, it does feel worth it because I don't think they're going to get super dirty. And I think you can do a lot just by a gentle hand wash and you'll be good to go. Next piece, I wanted to do another bodysuit, but do a long sleeve one because it's winter in New York right now. So I do need either long sleeves or I need to be able to layer pieces. So I wanted to try this one out. This I went with a size small, again, being a bodysuit. And this is the color Sienna. So it's a really pretty neutral brown tone, long sleeve. And this one was $98. So $10 more than the sleeveless bodysuit. It comes up quite high on the neck and again has the raw edge to it, which I really like. This one felt a little more fitted on me compared to the last one I just showed. So I'm really glad I went with a size small on this. I think an extra small would have felt too tight on me. I think just being long sleeve and that my entire upper body was covered in the faux leather, it just felt like I was snug in there, but it felt like a good size. I just think extra small I probably wouldn't have cared for. I chose to pair this with some leather pants from Windsor, so I don't know if leather on leather is a thing. I liked it. I thought it looked kind of cool, a little bit Tomb Raider style, Jason had mentioned, but I like the vibes. But you could definitely pair this with just some jeans and just make it a really nice piece. I could probably even wear these to work, quite honestly, pair it under some dress pants. You have the soft fabric on the inside, the nice cotton detail for the actual thong underwear part with the buttons to close and unclose down here. $100 is a lot of money for a bodysuit, but if you want one really nice piece that is in a classic color that you feel that you'll get a lot of use out of, I do think you'll like these. Just not sure you could find something cheaper that would compare to the quality on these. The other thing that's great about Skims too is I placed this order the day that they launched and I did normal shipping and I want to say I had it in 3 to 4 days. And I've had that experience every time I've shopped with Skims. They've got really good shipping. Just their normal shipping, I've had no issues. I think that came in quicker than most of my Amazon packages have been coming in lately. Come on, Amazon, time to step back up your game. And the last outfit that I got is a 2-piece, so sold separately. The first thing I've got, I'm wearing it right now. I just threw it on with some sweatpants because I actually think Like I said, this stuff interchanges really well with other fabrics and pieces, probably within your own collection. This is the faux leather crew neck crop top. I went with size extra small. There is a zipper that goes down in the back. It's kind of invisible. You can't really see it. And same situation on the inside with the soft jersey fabric and an inner liner as well. So for me personally, I think this is why I'm also very partial to really loving everything I got from this launch, that the faux leather is just a great material for, at least for smaller chested. I feel very supported, very locked in, and I love not having to wear a bra. I literally loathe wearing a bra. So being able to buy pieces, bodysuits, little crop tops that I don't have to wear a bra with, to me, it's worth it to pay a little more money to have that advantage. So I did get this little crop. I think this is great. Honestly, this was, I don't want to say only, but this was $68. So not as expensive as everything else. Extra small I went with because I didn't have to fill out a whole bodysuit. It's just my top. So I am pretty itty bitty up here. This top I feel is so versatile. You could definitely wear this with so many different things. Onyx black, of course, goes with everything. So something you could easily style into your wardrobe year round, really could be part of a capsule wardrobe. This is something that I just feel will never go out of style. Would definitely be a top pick for me, is just grabbing the little classic crop here. Paired with it, I had to try a pair of the pants. So these are the faux leather bootcut pants. I think they also had more of a tapered one, if I recall too, but I wanted to do the bootcut because I've been liking a little bit more of a bootcut vibe. These ones made me nervous because I did go with extra small on these. And when I took them out of the package, I realized there is no zipper on these. So you are fully dependent on being able to stretch and fit into them, which honestly, I think they went well. I'm glad I went with an extra small on them. Small probably would have been okay, but I think extra small maybe enhanced my body a bit more. But they're just a very clean, simple bootcut legging. Nothing crazy in terms of details. Soft jersey mesh on the inside. And that stretch, I was surprised. I was able to get it up over my thighs, over my booty. And once I did, everything just kind of stayed in place very comfortably. So this I paired with a pair of heels because the inseam on these pants are quite long. I want to say it's like at least a 30 to 32 inch inseam. I didn't measure them for the extra small, but I definitely had some extra length. So I wouldn't be able to wear these with a flat shoe or flat sandal. I definitely need a little heel in terms of my height, but overall I like the way the black on black leather combo looks together. It's just a very put together look. Do I need this outfit and the cat suit? Maybe not. It's kind of serving similar vibes, except these have the boot cut to the bottom of them. I also don't have any leather boot cut pants in my wardrobe. You might be saying, Kara, you've said you loved all this stuff. What happened to your honest thoughts? These are my honest thoughts. And it kind of makes sense. If I liked one piece, I was probably going to like most of them because the material and quality is the exact same across this launch, which is nice to have that consistency and continuity within a launch, that everything fits the same, feels the same, has the same liners in it. So it's nice because if you purchase one piece and know you like it, you can grab another piece and not worry about needing to return it. So I really did enjoy the quality. I was very impressed by it. To me, I can understand why the price point is a bit higher than some of your cheaper fast fashion type stores. I also was really impressed with the fit. I didn't know if I was going to size correctly, but I will say, giving SKIMS kudos on their website. They do make it pretty user friendly. They have different models, so you can choose a different model based on what better represents you and your body type. And they size anywhere from double extra small to 4XL. So they have a huge size range. Stuff does sell out quite quick. I've noticed with their launches, I feel like because they are launching so frequently, their inventory doesn't sell out as quickly as it once did a couple years ago. Overall, very impressed with everything I got. I want to hear what your thoughts are down in the comments below. Would you keep all these pieces? Would you send them back? What are your thoughts now that I have reviewed this one line from them? I would definitely like to review some other clothing launches from them to see with different fabrics if the quality is that high as it was for this launch, or if I just got lucky with this one. If you've shopped Skims before, let me know what your thoughts are on the brand and their pieces. Biggest downside for me with this haul in particular is the hand washing component to it. But overall, everything I put on made me feel really confident, really comfortable, and really kind of edgy and fashion forward. So I think I might be keeping everything, but let me know what your favorite piece was on me down in the comments below. And that's it for now. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button if you enjoy these videos, and I will see you in the next video.